Well, in the second part of her exclusive report from Cyprus, Lorna Ramsey looks now at the impact the case had on the island, and here's the parents' story.
This is the date Georgia and Michalagi Papiri's lives changed forever. Their teenage son Christos was killed when a car crashed into the moped he was riding on. His death has resulted in 3 men from Essex serving prison sentences for his manslaughter. But Christos's parents feel they're serving a sentence of their very own.
When we've lost Christo, my husband says the whole world went dead. And this is how our life is now. It's black. It's very terrible to lose a son. He wasn't sick. He didn't do anything wrong. It's very bad. It's very, very hard. And it's very hard for my husband.
This road in Proteras, near the resort of Ayia is where Christos lost his life more than 3 years ago. His friend Mario Demetrio, who was driving the moped, was seriously injured. This is the shrine that Christos Paparis's family have left at the scene of the crash. When Christos was knocked off his bike, he hit this lamppost and later died from his injuries. Julian Harrington from Whittam was driving the car and admitted manslaughter. The court in Cyprus heard that Harrington pursued the moped and hit it in a revenge attack for a fight outside a disco in which a friend of his was beaten up. But neither Cypriot boy was at the disco. Harrington's nephews, Michael Binnington from Great Totham near Malden and Luke Atkinson from Whittam, were passengers in the car. They were originally cleared of any blame, but they were later convicted on appeal in their absence.
The 3 people in the car who hit the motorbike had the common purpose of pursuing and harming the people on the motorbike. This is the evidence we had. We had a Briton who was a very important witness in the case, who heard what was said by the driver, which was explaining that they were after the Greek boys because they've heard one of their friends, and he sort of uttered the phrase, "let's get them," whilst the other 2 were giggling.
Atkinson and Binnington fought extradition for nearly 2 years. They say the crash was an accident and their only involvement was as passengers. Their lawyer in Britain says their acquittal should never have been overturned.
These 2 boys, Luke and Michael, were sat in the back seat of the car, and there is no evidence at all that I'm aware of to show that they were involved in any conspiracy whatsoever, and actually the court that heard the trial agreed with that because they were actually acquitted.
Few other cases have stirred up so much anger in Cyprus. When they first appeared at court, the 3 men from Essex were all attacked by the victims' family and friends.
Well, this is basically the first case of its kind where 2 Cypriot teenagers were rammed off the road by tourists in a car that was proved a deliberate act. So I think it shocked Cyprus society and angered most people.
But for Christos's parents, the overwhelming emotion is of loss.
We've lost a son, a very beautiful son, at the time when us parents were going to enjoy them more because they've grown up. They will have their own dreams. We have dreams for them. They will have their own dreams. I think he left us at a time when we were about to enjoy them more.
Georgia and Michalagi know those dreams will never come true now, and that's something they will never come to terms with. Lorna Ramsey, Anglia News, Cyprus.